Jerry, I think that's the best start I've seen all day. They came running out of that gate. My goodness.
Water pump.
It was a good start for sure. This is the fifth and final round. I don't know what it was about today, but we had orange down here, we had yellow together, we had red together.
And we want to assure the people that are spectating that these are operating engines. They are not fake pieces. They have been clearance, balanced, ready to race, and these team members have to pull them apart in an orderly fashion in order to make sure that all the components are there. They can pull in a judge if they're not, and these engines have to be reassembled to specified torque specifications, valve lash, and so forth, indexed distributor rotors, and camshafts. The actual cam, gear, and timing chain are pulled off along with the balancer. So we assure you that when these engines go back together, the judges make sure that points are not deducted because the engine couldn't run.
And so, let us remind you, for the fifth time today, these teams you see in front of you are part of the elite, part of the best in the country. There were 10 teams invited out to the SEMA Showdown. You're seeing the final two here today. They make the big prizes we mentioned to you. You're seeing some of the best. They will most likely tear these motors down and put them back together somewhere around 30 minutes or less. We got off to a good start right at 4 o'clock. Keep your eyes on the big red Las Vegas clock. You'll have an idea of what kind of time these teams are turning.
Yeah, the Hot Rodders of Tomorrow is a dedicated society that presents the best of the best with scholarships to secure their future. And we're going to take a few minutes here, and I have to let you know that we have the School of Automotive Machinists, the Ohio Technical School, and the University of Northwest Ohio that have provided over $1 million in scholarships for this event. The winner of this event, each individual, will receive, I believe, $6,000, $5,000 per individual. And over the entire year, our associate sponsors and those three major sponsors have contributed over $3.5 million to secure the future of these young ladies and men.
All right, so keep it tucked up a little bit. It's a little late in the day. Rich and I both getting a little tired, a little late in that day. So don't you let these boys down. Or ladies, do we have any out here in this round? So late in this round. Yeah, keep them pumped up. Keep them happening. Come on, Tony.
Here that we mentioned that these are the top 10 teams out of 70. So you're seeing the best of the best.
You're torquing the head.
This is the team's first rodeo, I promise. They practice for 100 hours, most likely. And they are the winners of the division playoff somewhere throughout the year, somewhere throughout the country.
We've had over 1,050 competitors over the last year. And the last 10 teams, the 5 each, obviously is the best of the best.
As Rich mentioned, this is high school teams, high school students, 4 on the floor, 1 behind the bench. And they work together, they each have a job, something to do, and their job has to have specific timing, not in the pieces, but how they take them off and put them back together. So it's quite the synchronized operation. And one of the pretty parts of this speed ranch, I love to watch that speed ranch. No power tools allowed, none.
I can't detorque them all. Leave it. Detorque intake.
The engines are torn down to the bare block, except for the crankshaft and the camshaft, and that's done for safety purposes.
7, 8, 9.
Notice all
10,
students
11,
required
12
safety
intake
glasses
C-torque.
on. Must be that. Proper footwear. And for the most part, with the red square underneath the motor, obviously they can step in there. Obviously they have to reach in there. But not much more than that. They have to stay up under that motor best they can.
As the top end of the engines come off, you'll notice that the components are Edelbrock. Edelbrock being one of the forefathers of this competition being put together approximately 4 or 5 years ago, along with Jim and Rodney Bingham, and we thank them very much for their efforts.
2 fingers in there. Break it off. Come on, Josh.
Some of you mechanics may recognize that big stud right there in the block, middle of the block that sits up in the head. That's simply a safety precaution. That stays in the block. Keeps these heads from sliding off and cutting off their toes or something.
Once again, to remind you that these are all hand tools. No power tools are allowed.
Rich, we got pistons coming out down on this end.
Oh man, here we go. Look at that clock. We have a 24-minute national record that will be broken this weekend, I assure you. If we're looking at the integrity and the competency of these kids first day, unbelievable.
Help the kid there so you can get
Grab that one. I gotta get this. Please grab that. I don't have an ankle. Come on, Eric.
good, Painless. Keep it up.
Come on, guys. Jiggle it if you have to. Look at those gaskets. Watch the bolt. Watch the bolt.
Come on, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Get those zippers down.
We will help with the coach back there.
All right. Yeah, good.
The instructor must stay behind the bench. He can talk, scream, or holler all he wants. He's got to stay behind that bench. Not allowed to touch anything.
Big, that's the first rod cradle I've seen, rod cap cradle this afternoon. That's very unique.
Well, that's quite legal.
Run it up, guys.
That's been store-bought hand tools. Outside of that, we've seen lights. We've seen tabs with lights. Different trays, different folders. All over the legal.
Yeah, we are operating under the strict rules, no interpretation of the rules except by the judges of the Hot Rodders of Tomorrow rule book. There are very, very specific rules, and that's why we have the 4-point judges plus a senior judge.
Come on, Josh. Get it in there, guys.
Great. Let's go, guys.
Come on, Cody. Get it on. Got it.
The supporters of each team, Autometer, let's do some screaming. Let's give these guys some support. They're really doing a bang-up job. Garrett, what's happening on the other side there?
Well, they're looking good. They're smooth. They're not too loud, but they're definitely smooth and they know what to do. It's a slight advantage as of this point. See them have their act together for sure.
Good job, boys.
Go.
Oh, they're about to make a turn down here. Let's get it.
Man, look at turn. And look at that time up there. I think we got a 10.5-second turnaround.
Check the big clock right there. Less than 10
minutes. Excuse me.
Now you'll see them oil it as it goes back together. Timing here going on. That's mighty important.
Be ready. Coming out. Come on.
Would you like to cheer your son's team up, right?
Come on, guys.
Come on, you can do better than that.
Come on, Cody. Faster.
Good block. That's why we need the pistons going back in. Good to hear, good to hear.
Five ready.
You heard the instructors say you can do better. Well, they do have a chance. 3 days ago, they're going to compete today, tomorrow, and Thursday.
Cody, start pulling these
All
lifters.
10
Come on.
teams will compete each day. Their teams will be added, their time, will be added up and then divided by 3 for an average time. And I will determine their standing.
There are penalties for improper reassembly. Everything is checked, and during the reassembly, the judges have to be shown the correct torque reading on the torque.
Watch the bearing. Hold it, Cody, hold it.
Got it.
Cover bearing, guys.
Watch out, man. Coming up.
1, 2, hold on, hold on.
So the torque wrench has to be shown to the judge with the correct torque, or there will be a disallowance.
Hold the bearing, hold the cap. Josh, hold the cap. Hold up, hold up.
Got it.
Coming out.
On Autometer.
Rotating.
At this point in time, I'd like to point out some associate sponsorships. We do have Painless,
Hold the cap.
K&N, Royal Purple, Excel, Edelbrock, one of the great supporters of this, and initiators of the program, ARP, Parts Pro, Edmund, Comcam, MSD, Felt, and Autometer.
Come on, guys. Coming out. Rotate it. Come on, guys.
This is going in. Team ought to be close to making a turn, and when they do, and get the okay from the judges, give them a hand. Let's see if it's good. See if it's good. Let's go, boys. Make the turn. Help them out a little bit.
Let's give them a hand. Come on, round of applause.
Come on, guys.
Now you'll notice during the assembly there are very critical points in the engine that require re-oiling, specifically the skirts, the rod bearings, and both ends of the push rods. And the judges have to be shown that each one of those components has been re-oiled.
Go, guys. Come on.
Rotating. 1, ready.
Both coming in backwards.
Mr. Reese, hold on, staggered. Set up there for you.
One ready.
Ready.
Come down.
Mr. Reese, hold the staggered. Go.
Stay with it, guys. Stay with it. Keep communicating.
Oil pump going back on.
Caught it.
Jared, it's amazing that these are our latest, last competitors. They've been waiting since 8 o'clock this morning. I couldn't even go there. My hands would be shaking.
3 ready, Brady.
Well, I know what you're saying, Rich, but
Rotating.
if you don't mind me saying so, these kids
Three,
do like
ready.
fun.
3 coming down.
And then they finally hit the big town and the big show, and man, I tell you, they got a lot of courage. I admire them to be able to show up here and do what they do in front of all of us.
True pros, yes, you're right. True pros.
Go Autometer. Come on, guys.
Go, Garrett. Hold that other hand. Go.
Top, guys. Doing good.
5 ready, Brady.
Showing the judges the torque settings on the wrenches. I told you they're only allowed one of those torque wrenches on the motor.
100 inch. 14 Campbell. 5 coming down.
Good, guys. Good.
Once a team declares the engine to be complete, the judges will come in for a visual inspection. Then they take the engines back to the refreshing barn over there, and they tear it down and check everything.
There you go, Tucker.
And a new set of engines will be brought in for the morning for the next heat session.
7 8. Way to go, Tucker.
Oh, we're working that speed bridge. We love